Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to knit the raspberry stitch. It's an easy pattern that you can use it to make blankets, to make blouses, to make even hats. If you have more ideas about using this pattern, please let me know at the comments below. I hope to enjoy this tutorial, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel for all my new videos, and at the end of this video don't forget to put the like button below. So let's start. Before we start, we have to cast on in multiple of 4. So I have already casting on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 stitches. So we need to cast on in multiple of 4. I'm gonna change my color. You don't need to do that, but I'm gonna change the color because I want to see the rose. I want the pattern to be easy for you to see. So for the first row, the only thing we have to do is to purl down all the stitches of our pattern. So I have started purl all the stitches down my needle. Continue purl until you reach at the end of your needle. Our first row is ready. The only thing we have done for that row, for our first row, was to purl all our stitches on the needle. So turn your work and let's start our second row. For the second row, we have to do something different. We are going to start working with our first stitch, and this first stitch we're gonna knit this stitch, then we're gonna purl the stitch, and then we're gonna knit again this stitch. So let's do it together. We're gonna knit our first stitch, don't leave her from your needle, get the yarn in front and purl the same stitch. Don't leave her from your needle, bring again back your needle, your yarn, and knit for the second time the same stitch. Now you must have 3 stitches on this needle. Now we're gonna purl together 3 stitches. So bring in front the yarn because it's a purl stitch and purl together 3 stitches. Oh, sorry, it's a little bit tight. Purl together 3 stitches. And that's how we have to continue with our second row. Let's do this one more time together. We're gonna work with our first stitch. Put the yarn in the back, knit the stitch, Don't leave her go. Don't leave her go. Put the yarn in front. Purl the stitch, the same stitch. Don't leave the yarn. Put the yarn in back and knit the very same stitch. Now we are ready to leave the stitch go from our needle. And now it's time to purl 3 stitches together. So bring again the yarn in front of your needle, cut your 3 stitches and purl them together. And that's how we have to continue with all our stitches of our needle. For our third row, what we have to do is what we've done with our first row, which means we have to purl all the stitches down our needle. So start your purling. Purl all the stitches of your needle. For our last row, for our fourth row, we'll have to do what we've done with our second row, but with a little bit different, which means we started now with purling our three first stitches together. So purl your 3 stitches together, and now we're gonna work with this stitch, and we're going to do the same as before. We're gonna knit it first. Don't leave her from your needle. Bring the yarn in front, purl the same stitch, bring back your yarn and knit your stitch. And that's how you have to finish your fourth row. So continue doing this until you reach at the end of your row. You have to finish your row with a single stitch. Bring the yarn in front, purl the same stitch and knit the same stitch. And that's a pattern. Continue knitting and purling these 4 rows that I've shown you to complete your pattern, to complete your project. Continue doing these 4 rows until you reach your desired length. If you enjoy, don't forget to put the like button below. Bye bye.